Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, folks. This is my review of the Seagull guitar Merlin. What my thoughts are and what I think about it and everything. I'm going to go through it and talk about it. And what I've understood about this is they had some wood lying around and they wanted to, there were people that were, why can't we have a dulcimer instead of playing like a lap dulcimer, make like a guitar version. If you ever saw my video of my my Gibson that I made, like the Les Paul Chipson, where you get the kit for like $140 shipped to the door, I made one. I made it for a guy who made gourd dulcimers, and I was at Guitar Center. I'm like, this thing is cool. And this year, a year later, my wife bought it for me for Christmas. I got the mahogany version. A cousin of mine got me this American flag guitar strap because I'm hugely patriotic. So, and I'm like, what the hell, I'll use it for now until I find a suitable strap, you know. But just, when they saw that I instantly had this on, because he had already left, they were like, dude, you love that. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. So this is a cool, it's a monochromatic instrument, basically. I've seen people where they put extra frets in there to make it like a chromatic instrument. But it's pretty cool. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you can sound like you know what you're somewhat like what you're doing in a heartbeat. And there's a couple guys that have written books on this that I'm looking at getting. I think Seagull has four books. One is all Christmas tunes, which I gotta get because I love Christmas. But they have like two of them are in French, and they're French folk tunes. But like one of the American ones, because I want to try to learn how to play like tunes that you would expect to hear off of this, like Danny Boy, you know, Whiskey for Breakfast, Old Dan Tucker, you know, Scottish, Irish, folky tunes, bluegrassy type stuff. So, to me, this is like crack. Once you can't put this thing down. I sat there and me and my niece were playing hide and go seek, and I'll go count, you go hide, and my wife and my niece went go hide, and I just put this thing back out. I walked around the house once and came back and pulled this thing out and just like. My wife got this one from Rift City Guitars. I want to give them a shout out. Amazing. It was like, oh, everyone. She went to a couple people. Yeah, it's going to be like this before we can even get to you. And they're like, oh, we'll have it to you on this date. No big deal. Instantly. The only negativity I can say about this, which I don't that I've heard, I don't have that negativity. Is my wife got me the mahogany, and the mahogany, she thought the whole thing was going to be mahogany. I thought this, I love the mahogany. I love it, love it, love it. But there's a lot of people that say, well, if you get the spruce top, then it all looks like it's one cohesive kind of piece. But I guess all these are all different because it's like pieces of wood. So like the back, everyone's completely different. They don't really, I think they stain these with like a neutral stain. But that's it. So like every one of them's different. I guess if you buy them at like a store, ask to see them all because they're all going to be a little bit different, and you may like the wood grain on one because I love all these little wood imperfections and knots and stuff and things, so I love that kind of stuff. Just makes it unique. But this thing is incredible, and I'll show you those are the tuners. They're just incredible. I love it's just amazing. It's just cool. It's just a nice piece of engineering. Whoever came up with this idea for the Merlin, love it. I love it. It's just so fun, you know. And I play in a Stevie Ray Vaughan style, you know. I just feel where I want the song to go, or where I think it should go, or where I think my fingers should go on the instrument. And okay, if I sit there and I may play a note, And then I'm like, okay, that sounds like this song. Okay? And then I just try to, okay, well, let me see here. No, that doesn't... No, and I just play around with different chords and different notes until I get what I want. The sound I want, and I'm like, okay, that's that song. Because I was just sitting there and I'm like... And I just ended up figuring out Blister in the Sun, you know, so it's just really cool. There's like the inside is like serial numbers and stuff. But it's a lot, it's worth it. I just wish I would have gotten it when I did, because when I originally wanted it, it was cheaper. Yeah, they've gone up in price, but it's still worth it. It's worth it, man. Definitely. If you wanna have something to screw around with, something else to learn, because I got voice and uke, and I'm trying to figure that out, because it's just when you're trying to figure stuff out, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, this tuning is DAD, that's this, and then you got guitar and all this, and you know, it's just one more fun thing to screw around with, you know. And it's like, my music room is packed full of crap. I can't hardly get in there because I got all my drums and everything in there, and I might just show you all my stuff in there one day, but, you know, it's a lot of fun, man, because you can just have fun with it. Because there's a guy that did Drunken Sailor, and I've tried to figure it out just by looking at what he's doing, and, you know, and there's a whiskey for breakfast, and like 80 million people, I swear, like, where's the tablatures? Because I'm just going to have to do a teaching lesson. I'm like, cool. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you like this, and I'm probably going to do some more stuff with this later on. I'm looking at getting on Amazon. They have cases for it by Merlin, by Seagull guitars for this. I've heard some people say, yeah, it stinks because the thing's so tight you can barely get the thing in, and other people say, oh, it fits like a glove the way it should. You shouldn't have much movement. And I've heard other people say, well, in their reviews anyways, that yeah, you have to tune this thing almost every time you turn around, because when you stick it in there to go somewhere, you have to tune it, and it shouldn't be out of tune that much just taking it in and out. You should just have to, okay, I have a multi-tuner that you can tune any type of ukulele, bass, guitar, and all this. And I'm like, okay, I need this G, I need this, and I just go to the mono command. I just go to the tuner, and I just go, and I just, okay, this is the G I need, this is the D I need, or whatever. And, you know, the DAD, I just... So, that's how I tune it, you know. They do sell strings for this. They tell you if you just want to use regular strings, what these are. I forget what they... Like, this is a bronze 1-ohm string. These are these other two. I would just buy the strings that are made for it. You know, that way you can just buy, like, 3 sets and just keep them aside. I mean, I might actually see what the string sizes of these are and get a set of acoustic, like... because I use... Oh man, I'm done. I have a brain blank right now. Brain dump. But I use polywebs, Elixir polywebs. So, is my go-to string. So, but I'm probably just gonna use the strings that are designed for it. But that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll have time to do more videos. Bye.